Welcome to today's online class. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sí ẹ̀kọ́ ti òní. Àkórí ẹ̀kọ́ tòní ni ìtànkálẹ̀ àwọn ọmọ Odùduwà, the spreading of the Oduduwa's children and descendants. Lẹ́yìn tí Odùduwà ti tẹ̀dó sí ìlú Ilé-Ifẹ̀, Odùduwà àti àwọn ọmọlẹ́yìn rẹ̀ ń bí sí, wọ́n sì ń rẹ̀ sí. When Odùduwà got to Ilé-Ifẹ̀, he with his disciples, they began to settle and have children. We've heard a lot of stories, but the stories we're going to stick with for today's class is the story that Odùduwà has one child. Odùduwà bí ọmọ kan. Orúkọ ọmọ yẹn ni Ọ̀kànbí. Ní ìgbà tó yá, Ọ̀kànbí náà dàgbà, ó níyàwó, ó sì bí ọmọ méje tí wọ́n di ọba aládé sí ìlú kọ̀ọ̀kan tí wọ́n tẹ̀dó sí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. These children of Ọ̀kànbí also grew up to become kings in Yoruba land. Let's look at the children and what they inherited from their father. Olówu ti Òwu, he stayed in Òwu and he was bequeathed aṣọ, clothes. Alákétu ti Kétu stayed in Kétu and he inherited Adé, crown. Oníbìní of Ìbìní, that is Bìní, inherited owó ẹyọ. Ọ̀ràngún ti Ilé-Ìlá, òun jogún ìyàwó, that is he inherited wives. Onísàbẹ̀ ti Sàbẹ̀ stayed in Sàbẹ̀, he settled in Sàbẹ̀ and he was bequeathed ẹran ọ̀sìn, rearing animals. Onípópó ti Pópó, it was in Pópó and he was bequeathed Ìlẹ̀kẹ̀. Ọ̀rànmíyàn settled in Ọ̀yọ́ and he inherited Ilẹ̀, land. So these are the things that they inherited from their grandfather. Ìlú tí àwọn ọmọ Odùduwà tẹ̀dó sí: Oǹdó, Ìjẹ̀bú, Ọ̀yọ́, Abẹ́òkúta, Ilé-Ifẹ̀, Iléṣà, Ìlá, Ẹdẹ, Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́, Àgbàdárígì, that is Badagry. These are the places, or few of the places where they settled. Apart from these places that we have mentioned and many more, a tún gbọ́ wípé wọ́n tẹ̀dó sí gúúsù ìwọ̀ oòrùn, southwest. We also can see them ní àárín gbùngbù àríwá, the north central. We can also see them in Sierra Leone, Togo, and Brazil. We saw them there. Ẹ jẹ́ ká wo àmì ìdánimọ̀ ọmọ Yorùbá. How can we identify Yorùbás? Èdè Yorùbá sísọ. Speaking of the Yoruba language. So if you can't speak your language very well, àṣà ìkíni, greetings, ìtẹríba, humility, ìlà kíkọ, tribal marks. These are part of the things we use in identifying the Yorubas in those days, even till now. Although ìlà kíkọ is no longer existing, ìsọmọlórúkọ, that is the christening ceremony, the kind of names they give to their children. Ìgbéyàwó, àṣà ìgbéyàwó. The Yorubas have their own unique way of celebrating the wedding ceremony. So it's part of where we identify them. Oúnjẹ jíjẹ bíi àmàlà, ewédú àti gbẹ̀gìrì is peculiar to Yoruba people, this kind of food. Apart from that, a tún ní àwọn nǹkan bíi orúkọ jíjẹ́, the names that will be oge ṣíṣe, beautification. All these things are part of ways we identify the Yorubas. Ẹ̀sìn ìbílẹ̀, traditional belief. Ìwà ọmọlúwàbí, being responsible. Aṣọ wíwọ̀, dressing. Ọ̀rọ̀ ẹnu, the way we talk. Apart from this, we also have iṣẹ́ àbínibí ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, traditional occupation like iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀, farming. I hope you are comprehending. We have iṣẹ́ agbẹ́gilére, that's the sculptor or the wood carver. Yes, the sculptor or the wood carver, iṣẹ́ agbẹ́gilére. Apart from that, we also have iṣẹ́ apẹja, fishing. Is part of the traditional occupation we have in Yoruba land. We also have Eni Ihun mat weaving. We also have Ilu Lilu drumming. We also have Asho Ihun cloth weaving, especially our ashoke. Yes, our ashoke was being woven. So this is where we'll be stopping for today's class. Let's look at iṣẹ́ àṣetiléwá wa. Kọ iṣẹ́ ìṣẹ̀ǹbáyé mẹ́wàá tí o mọ̀. Write out 10 traditional occupation that you know. Just write out 10 traditional occupation. Do not write modern occupation like lawyer, doctor, etc. Traditional occupation.